Hey, you guys, we are just about a day away from our 30-day push, and I'm sorry, I've been really sick. I've had a cold, and my voice is kind of gone. Kind of sound like a man, so sorry about that. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the 30-day push, a little bit more about why we're doing it at the beginning of 2016, and a little bit more about what we're doing. Okay, so, excuse me. I like to envision, I'm going to try to get through this. I like to envision this 30-day push like an airplane. An airplane, to get off the ground, needs a lot of momentum. You can't go 10% and expect to get off the ground. It's just not going to happen. An airplane needs 100% full effort in order to get off of that ground, make their way up, and then once they're in the ground, or up in the ground, once they're in the air, then they can kind of, taper off a little bit. That's why we're doing this 30-day push, this 31-day push on January, and during January, the beginning of 2016. It's to set a standard of what 2016 is going to be. We are going to give it our 100% effort, get off the ground, and then push ourselves harder than you have ever pushed yourself in your business. And then after we push that 100% and really give it our all, then we can kind of be able to not let go of it, but kind of taper off a little bit. We won't have to work 8 hours a day. We'll be able to, work consistently and use our skills to work smart. But it's very, very important to start with that 100% effort during this 30-day push. It gives us a crazy burst of energy, and this 31 days, although it's going to take some effort, it's going to take some dedication, it's going to take some sacrifice. If you are really willing to do this and put that effort and that sacrifice into this, it's going to be so worth it for your business. I know that they are going to be bringing out incredibly life-changing bonuses this year in 2016, and you are going to get them. Imagine this. Your lists. By the way, if you have not finished your list, now is the time to finish your list. You need a list right in front of you of 300 to 500 people. Those are the people you're going to be contacting for your 31-day push. That needs to be done like before the 1st. You need to have that list ready. If you contact those minimum of 300 people, the statistics, they say that if you are contacting those 300 people, I wrote this down, 300 people, you set up 90 appointments out of those 300 people. 60 to 70 of those actually happen. And out of those 60 to 70, 20 people are going to sign up to be distributors on your team. That's the minimum of 300, talking to those 300 people. Imagine if you do 500. Imagine if you put your full effort into this. Imagine what your business is going to be come February 1st. That momentum is now. And, pushing now is going to just explode your business. I promise you. If you are willing to give up, sacrifice a little bit, take those commitments, no Netflix, waking up a half hour earlier, working all the way through nap time, not doing your laundry. Those sacrifices are going to be so worth it, because this business is life-changing. It's life-changing for yourself. It's life-changing for your family. And this is something that, if you're willing to do, is going to change everything. It really is, I promise. Okay. So some things that you're going to need to do immediately. Make your list. 300 to 500 people right in front of you that you can check off. We are going to be contacting 30 to 50 of those every single day. It's going to be our first 10 days of January. You need to clear your calendar of unnecessary things and eliminate distractions. So if you don't need to go on, some crazy visit or something, I don't know, don't do it during January. Plan it for February. Don't waste your time binging Netflix. Don't waste your time sleeping until 10. Don't waste your time. Eliminate those distractions. Take those clear away. Don't play games. Don't play Candy Crush, or whatever the cool one is now. It's been a while. Just don't do it. Take that away. Take it completely out of your mind and focus for these 31 days. I don't know. It's 31 days to completely change your business forever. Change it. It's incredible. So life-changing. During these 31 days, everything else that you've been doing does not go out the window. You're still going to be posting consistently. You're still going to be following up with people. You're still going to be following people on Instagram. You're still going to be adding friends on Facebook. Those are the normal things that you're going to be doing anyway. So this 30-day push is on top of that. This is really going to be maybe a little bit of a sacrifice, but the most worth it sacrifice you're going to make for your business right now. Okay, so right now I want to talk about the first 10 days. This is exactly what we're going to be doing. Depending on if you made your list of 300 or 500 people, 400, you are going to be contacting 30 to 50 a day. I made my list of 500 people, so I'm going to be contacting 500. I'm going to be contacting 50 people a day for the first 10 days. Now, when you're contacting these people, you're not saying, sending them a message on Facebook and saying, hey, I'm looking for someone who wants to earn $500. Are you interested? No? Okay, perfect. That's not what we're going to do. This is a really in-depth, you're really going to put your effort into this. If you have a video that you've made about the business, you can ask people, hey, can you watch this 3-minute video about what I do and ask me questions? Hey, if they're local, hey, can you meet up for coffee? Can you meet for lunch? Can we have a play date with the kids? If they are not local, ask them if you can have a phone call with them. Chat with them on the phone, get them on Google Hangout, something that's really going to get you that face-to-face, in a sense, contact, where they're really feeling like they're talking to you. You can tell them about the business. You can tell them a little bit about your story, about a story that maybe goes with them, with what their why is. Really just talk to them and really, invite them to learn more about the business. Tell them why this business is the one that they need to be joining. Tell them why it's, you've been thinking about them, whether they are a friend or family, whether they're somebody you've been talking to on Facebook or Instagram, they are a previous customer, they're someone you haven't talked to about it yet. Um, you know, send them that video of you talking about why it works is amazing. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Do a party pad presentation. Join them for coffee. Talk to them on the phone. Make this effort. Make those appointments. Just do it. This is going to take a little bit of getting out of your comfort zone and really putting yourself in, how much do you want your business to change? How much do you want to change your life? How much does your why mean to you? Is it worth it to get out of your comfort zone? Is it worth it to call somebody on the phone even when that's not your favorite thing? Is it worth it to meet someone for coffee you've never met before? Is it worth it to you? It's worth it to me. Chatting on the phone is not my favorite thing in the world. I have a hard time with it. Is that worth my kids? Is that worth my family's future? Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm going to put myself in that position, and I am going to be excited when I do it because this business is life-changing, and I want to share that with other people. And I'm willing to get out of my comfort zone, out of my little box of just chatting with people on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm willing to put myself out there and do it. Especially for these 30 days. I'm going to be mad contacting 50 people every single day from January 1st to January 10th. And that's what I want you to do. When you think about your why, when you pull up your why picture, when I see this sitting next to my desk, when I look into the faces of these little girls, when I see my family, that's when I know why I'm doing this. That's when it's worth it to call somebody on the phone. That's when it's worth it to meet up with somebody you haven't met. That's when it's worth it to push myself further than I've ever been pushed. When I see their faces, when I look at this picture right next to my desk. How worth it is your why? Are you willing to put that 100% effort in to change your life, to change your family's lives, to change 20 other people's lives joining your team? Think about it. I really hope you're in on this night, or this 30-day push, 31-day push. I really hope you're 100% with me. I am 100% in. I am 100% ready to help you and be here with you every step of the way. I'm going to be working just as hard as you are. I'm ready. I'm ready to take my business to another level. I'm ready for you to take your business to a whole nother level. I'm ready for you to get diamond and grab an incredibly life-changing bonus like I did, and double and triple and so much more. I'm so excited to see where you guys go in the next year. Maybe even more so than to see where I go in the next year. This is so incredibly exciting. And I hope you're ready for day 1 through 10, because this is going to be where we really, really, really put our effort in. Day 1 through 10 is probably the most crucial part of the 30-day push. This is crucial. Contacting these people, being extremely excited about what you're doing and about the business and about how you're changing lives and about how their life is going to change. Now's the time. If you have not yet, get your list of 300 to 500 people ready and sitting in front of you for January 1st. Clear your calendar of unnecessary things, eliminate those distractions, and be in 100% to push your business off the ground for 2016 and to really show 2016 what you've got. We're ready. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. All right. Love you guys.